Dohn, Atkins, gentlemen, how you doing?
Hey,
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Well, I mean, I think as far as your characters go, one of you's good, the other one not so much. Feels like you guys are a bit on the opposite ends of the spectrum to start the season. So, give us a quick tease, both of you, of where your characters are at as we get started here.
shortly after Frankie is released, I'm having to take on all that is and all how the community is impacted with sort of the big bad guy being on the loose, as well as trying to build a relationship with someone I feel is a great asset to try to take him down.
Yes. So I essentially, we find me. At the end of the season, I've been shot. I'm in the hospital. I've healed up somewhat, and I am locked up now, and I am in a very vulnerable position. I don't know who I can trust. I don't know where the enemies are. It's a very different area for him compared to season one.
No doubt about that. I think that's an understatement. You guys see that soon enough. So, from what I've seen and from what fans will see, I love the scenes that you guys have together. I love the tension there. So, how much did you guys kind of enjoy working together a little bit more this season? And why do you think your characters just play off of each other so well?
I think the juxtaposition of their hierarchy and the social structure. There's the great scene we have at the house when we go to arrest him finally, right? And I get to make a lot of jokes and make light of things. And we see an extension of all of that, my demeanor towards Osito and how I genuinely feel about him and what he's doing, and my hope to be able to turn things around, not just for the community, but for him. I think Alan really would like to see Osito become someone else, that he's obviously a leader and has certain skills, and that if he were to bring him to the good side of the force, then maybe he'd be a strong, even stronger asset.
Yeah, I feel like the moments are so good because they're, like Alan was saying, the characters and their wants are so opposite of each other. Excuse me, their wants are so opposite of each other. And also another element to think about is that both of us are Haitian. We both have a Haitian background, but Alan's character clearly walks the right way. He walks the line and he does things by the book, and he's a quote unquote good guy. I am not. So, or at least my character is. So I feel like for him, there's also that element of, you're making us look bad, like, why can't you be a better person? And so with that, all of that in mind, it's just like such a rich bed of things to choose from, to pick on and to play with. And I think that we really just had fun with it in every scene and every interaction you had with us. And it really birthed some great moments.
You really, really did. So, Atkins, for you, we know the Cuevas family kind of has a history of tying up loose ends. Osito would know that better than anybody. So, how worried should he be, and could it make him a bit desperate?
I think he should be very worried. And I think that there is certainly some desperation there. I mean, Frankie, when he was locked up, still had a lot of power and a lot of influence. And now he's free. So if anything, he's even more dangerous. And I'm in the opposite position where I'm confined. I'm in a space where I can't escape. So I think that there is definitely a lot at stake, a lot on the table. And he's a smart guy, and he very much has read the situation for what it is.
Dohn, really quickly, we know Jackie's moving up in the world as well. You're going to be working with her a little bit more. So does Dohn kind of feel like she's an asset, a liability? Could it be a little bit of both?
Definitely a little bit of both. She kind of seesaws back and forth between becoming a liability or an asset. She's a loose cannon, and he knows it, but he's really hoping to, again, sort of mentor her as well and lead her to the right way of doing things, that she can see potential that if she's patient and diligent, it works better than, sort of maybe undermining your case by going outside of the lines.
And you guys will see how it all shakes out when season 2 of Hightown comes back to STARZ on October the 17th. That is a Sunday. Dohn, Atkins, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.